Hey guys, what is going on? Welcome back to the channel. On today's video, we are going to be opening up a brand new angle grinder that I purchased on Amazon. It is the Anbull brushless angle grinder that I paid $109 for. I was kind of intrigued by this grinder due to the fact that it came with 2 batteries, it has a ton of accessories, it has an awesome little carrying case. I have some projects that I want to be doing in the very near future. As a matter of fact, I think my next video that I do is going to be a build video on how to build one of those really cool wavy American flags. So I needed a grinder. We're going to open it up, see what it looks like, maybe test it out, do a little bit of grinding on a piece of wood, do some wood carving or something like that, and check it out, see what it is. This is the actual box for the angle grinder on the inside. So here it is in this really nice case. This is the case. It's a nice plastic case that it comes in. We're going to go ahead and open this thing up, check it out, see what comes on the inside, and see if the batteries have any charge, and yeah, we'll give it a test. All right, so let's go ahead and check it out, open it up, see what comes inside, and here it is right here. This is the arm handle. This is the support handle that we'll go ahead and install. Here are some of the extra discs. Pretty basic, pretty generic discs, nothing crazy. Actually, let me compare this to something else here in a bit. This is the tool to remove all of your grinding discs. We have battery number 1, battery number 2. We got what looks to be about a 3-inch sanding pad with the Velcro, so it comes with that. We got your fast charger, instruction booklet, and grinder. Case is pretty nice, just your standard plastic case, nothing special, nothing fancy. All right guys, so coming over here, here is the cover for your protection. Like this. What we're going to do is we'll put it on in this direction. Let me get a screwdriver and we'll get this thing put on permanently. So it does come with a Phillips head screw right here. So all you got to do is just tighten this down a little bit. Once you tighten that down, I think you're pretty much good to go. And then we'll add on this handle. The quality seems okay. I mean, it is a generic style grinder. There's nothing fancy about it. You're not spending $200–300 on a high-end, high-valued grinder. This is something from Amazon. It is one of the least expensive that they have on there. This button right here, this is your hold down. So if you actually click that, push this button, it'll hold the grinder in the on position constantly. It's kind of nice. And then you push down the button again and it'll turn it off. So now it's kind of for your burst section. Another cool thing is right here, it does have multiple speeds. You can put a medium, a low, medium, and high speed grind. Unfortunately, it doesn't tell you the RPMs. So certain items, for instance, this right here, this disc says max RPMs, 12,000 RPMs. I don't know what 12,000 RPMs is. I don't know if number 3 is 12,000. I don't know if that's like 15, 12, and 10, or 5, 10, 15. There's nothing in the directions which tell me what the max RPM is. So instructions are kind of useless at this point. But let's go ahead and see what kind of blades it comes with. It comes with a sanding disc. It comes with a sand paddle. So I have one, let me see. So this is what it comes with, and this is a DeWalt paddle. You can clearly see, number 1, that this is smaller, and number 2, it is a lot thinner. So the quality of this paddle, and this is made out of graphite. DeWalt really, you know, this was $9 for this alone, and this came with it. Comes with a couple pads of sanding paper, 60 grit for your sander. It does come with some grinding wheels. This is some metal cutoff wheels and some other grinding wheels right here. It does come with 3 of these. And then the other thing it comes with, it does come with a couple actual saw blades. Look at that. All right, the quick charger. This is the lithium quick charger. It is really light. It's really flimsy. There's probably only like one couple pieces of wire or something in here, but it's a really light charger. It's not, doesn't feel very heavy. So let's go over here let's plug it in and see if we have any charge on these batteries. Okay, no, it's got charge on it. It actually has some charge. So you can see it's actually lit up in green. All 3 green bars for the battery are lit up, and I am on the highest setting for my RPMs. So right now I'm on 3. Let's go ahead and press the button. That's the highest. We're back to, let's go to number 2. You can hear the change in sound, and let's go down to number 1. That is the lowest gear. All right, so what do you say we go ahead and throw on one of these tools? I'm gonna throw on the sanding bit. Let's go ahead and push the button and see what happens. All right, guys, let's go ahead and bust out a piece of wood, and we'll see if we do a little bit of carving, see what this thing does with. Well, there it is. All right, guys, so there it is. I mean, it actually grinds pretty good. It does its thing. You can see I've took a chunk of meat off of this board in pretty much no time using that. That's actually using the generic blade or sanding disc, and I'm quite happy with the way that thing is actually working. It's pretty light, easy to handle. So I think for what I want to do when I make the wavy flag, this is going to work out perfect. Definitely going to be good. Now, I will tell you that this is not something that I'll be doing on the inside of my workshop. This is something I'm going to do outside because it does create a ton of sawdust. So we're going to do this outside when I end up doing it. Let's go ahead, and I think what we're going to do is we're going to take this off right now, and we're going to switch it over to the blade. We're going to go ahead and test it out. We're going to go ahead and use that cutting blade and see what it does. So let's go ahead and switch over to that right now. All right, guys, so we went ahead and switched over to the blade. Now, I probably won't be using this all the time, but I'm going to tell you that you have to be careful if you are using this blade. Make sure that you have a good grip 100% of the time. Always be mindful of where your hands and fingers and legs and all that good stuff is. You just have to make sure that you're completely safe every time you do this. Make sure when you change your blade or take your blade off, make sure that your battery is out of the unit. Never have your battery on or in the grinder itself. Whenever you're changing your blade, you don't want to accidentally hit a button or anything like that and it go off, and then you're going to lose a finger. Make sure your battery is never in the piece before you're ready to use it. Now we'll go ahead and click in the battery. We're going to turn it on. So it powers on when you actually press that button. You want to make sure that you are ready to go. So again, these batteries didn't come fully charged. As a matter of fact, they're probably very lightly charged. It auto shuts off just like that. So right now, if you pressed it once, it's going to go and turn on. You want to make sure that you are full battery all the time. So go ahead and when you get this thing, make sure that you charge your battery fully. I don't know if this is going to like die out in the middle of this cut. We're going to just test it out. So what we're going to do is, this is a 2x6. It's not going to cut all the way through because it's not going to reach. This is for like small pieces, but long story short, what we're going to do is we're just going to go ahead and try to cut this and just see how it does. We're going to be on full power and number 3 with just a partial battery. So let's see how this works. Well, I gotta say, it actually works pretty good. Well, it actually cuts really, really good. Check it out. I made this little channel about 3 blades deep, and it actually cuts pretty straight. Oh, pretty surprised. All right, battery again is pretty much dead. Yeah, see, right now the battery's flashing, doesn't have any more charge in it, so we're gonna go ahead and call it. But it was good enough to test it out and check it, see how it works, and we'll go from there. So let's go back over here to see my final thoughts. All right, guys, that is it. That is the Anbull 20-volt cordless dual battery brushless lithium hand grinder that I got from Amazon. If you are interested in actually purchasing this or just checking it out, go down in the description below and I will put a link to my Amazon account. That way you can kind of check it out for yourself. It'll go right into the item itself. I'm pretty happy with it. I think it's pretty well made. It's okay. I mean, it's not definitely a high-end $300 grinder. I think it's going to do the job for what, you know, small woodworkers like myself would do. It's got a lot of nice features. I kind of wish that I knew what RPMs I was running at. It doesn't even tell you anything like that in the Amazon description or anything. It kind of tells you that you have 3 speeds. And same with the directions. It doesn't tell you anything. So I really don't understand what I am running at a 1, 2, or 3 level. I do like the fact that it comes with 2 batteries. It has a bunch of accessories. I'm really happy the way that this thing cut and ground out through this 2x6 with even a dull light battery. The blade itself cut right through like butter. Now I won't be using that too often. As a matter of fact, just for safety purposes, I will take the battery out. That way I don't cut a finger off or anything like that while I'm recording. But yeah, definitely it comes with all the tools you need, ready to go. Again, we're gonna do another video coming up real soon where I'm gonna do one of those, like I said, cool wavy American flags. And I wanted something that I can bring outside. I didn't have to worry about, you know, running cords or anything like that. And you need a grinder with this kind of grinding carving paddle type disc. It's a necessity. So that's why I got this, so that I can make one of those American flags. So if you're interested in that video, go down below. Once I post it, there should be a link that you can actually click to that video. All right, guys, that is it. If you like this video, go down below, hit the thumbs up button. If you're not yet subscribed to the channel, go down, hit that subscribe button, subscribe to my channel. I post new videos all the time, and make sure you hit the bell button. That way you get notified of all of my newest videos. And until that next video hits, make sure y'all do one thing: stay awesome. We'll see you on the next one. Bye, y'all.